It was supposed to be a joyful family trip, a grandmother taking her twin granddaughters on their first flight together. But what started as excitement turned into humiliation before the plane even left the ground. An elderly black woman, dressed in elegance and warmth, was mistaken for someone who didn't belong. The flight attendant's tone dripped with disrespect, her words cutting deeper than she knew. But when the truth came out, when everyone realized who that woman truly was, no one was ready for what her granddaughters did next. Watch till the end. Wait a second. Tell us where you're watching from in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this. Evelyn Parker was 68, graceful, composed, and quietly powerful. To most, she looked like any grandmother. Silver curls, kind eyes, and a soft laugh that calmed any storm. But beneath that warmth was one of the most brilliant business minds in the country. Evelyn was the founder and CEO of a tech firm worth millions, yet she never carried herself with arrogance. That morning, she was just grandma, taking her 10-year-old twin granddaughters, Maya and Malia, on their first vacation to Hawaii. The girls were bursting with joy, tugging at her sleeves, counting clouds through the terminal window. Evelyn smiled, unaware that before they even reached their seats, the flight would turn into a test, not just of patience, but of dignity. A test that would reveal the cruel side of perception and the courage of two little girls who refused to stay silent. As they boarded, Evelyn's boarding pass beeped red. The flight attendant frowned. "Ma'am, this is first class," she said curtly, glancing over Evelyn's modest cardigan and worn leather bag. "You might be in the wrong line." Evelyn's gentle smile faltered, but she replied softly, "I believe this is correct." The attendant barely looked at the ticket before muttering, "Please step aside while we check." Passengers stared. Some with curiosity, others with that silent, knowing look that said, "Of course." The twins clutched their grandma's hands, confused. Minutes passed and whispers filled the air. Evelyn could feel the sting of every stare, every assumption made about her worth. Finally, another crew member scanned her ticket, and the beep turned green. "She's fine," the attendant said with forced cheerfulness, but the damage was done. Inside the cabin, she noticed it again. The same attendant glaring as she asked if Evelyn knew how to adjust the seat controls. When the twins giggled, the woman sighed impatiently, muttering about keeping order up here. Evelyn said nothing. Her grace was armor, but the twins noticed. They saw how Grandma's hands trembled slightly as she folded the napkin over her lap. They saw the humiliation behind her calm eyes. Maya whispered to Malia, "Why was she mean to Grandma?" Malia frowned. "I don't know, but we're not letting her get away with it." When the plane landed in Honolulu, Evelyn prepared to leave quietly, determined not to make a scene. But her granddaughters had other plans. As passengers stood, Maya tugged at the flight attendant's sleeve and roared, "Excuse me, miss, you were rude to our grandma. Did you know she owns a company bigger than your airline?" The cabin fell silent. Malia added, "She teaches us to be kind to everyone, even when they aren't kind to her. You should listen to her sometimes." Every head turned. The attendant's face flushed red as Evelyn froze in place, shocked, proud, and speechless. Passengers began whispering, some even clapping softly. The captain, overhearing the commotion, approached Evelyn and apologized sincerely for what had happened. In that moment, Evelyn realized something profound. Change sometimes begins with innocent courage. Outside the airport, the twins ran ahead, laughing again, their small hands waving in the sunlight. Evelyn stood still for a moment, the breeze on her face, tears in her eyes, not of sadness but of pride. Her granddaughters had done what she hadn't. They had spoken truth to ignorance without fear. That flight attendant didn't just learn who Evelyn Parker was. She knew who she represented. Every person who had ever been quietly judged for the color of their skin. Evelyn posted about the incident days later, not to shame, but to teach. Her story went viral, sparking conversations about respect, age, and race. She ended her post with one line: "Sometimes, justice wears pigtails and speaks with the honesty adults forget." Where are you watching from? Comment on your country and city below. Take care.